Oh, oh, come on, tripod. Alright, yeah. So this is the final video Japan vlog. This is the food we ate in Japan, and I promise that my I promise that my food vlogs will get a lot better once, you know, I understand what I'm doing. This first place, as you see some food here, I have Google Maps. First spot I went to is called Sushi no Midori, and this is at a food mall. And you know, like, a lot of times when you go to, like, a restaurant or something, and obviously there's people waiting, so you, like, give your name or something, and they're like, we'll call you, or they give you a little, like, vibrating thingy. So in Japan, a lot of spots is, like, you kind of go to, like, the screen, and you choose things, and then you print out, like, your ticket, and you're like, you're number 53 or something. So, there was, like, some English on there. Again, it's my own fault for not learning any Japanese. Like, I know Japanese and food, but that ain't gonna get me far. But I was able with like Google Translate to figure out, like, okay, you know, because you can choose between sitting at the counter or at the regular table. I'm like, I don't care. I was like one person, you know, that kind of shit. Which was funny because I was sitting there and then I realized I don't know how you say 53 in Japanese, and I'm just sitting there like, at one point, I just, like, turned, like, my paper to the lady, and she's just like, I guess she realized, like, oh, you look like one of us, but you don't know the language. And I'm like, no, I'm the other one. I'm the one that apparently hates you. I'm sorry. It's my ancestors, it's not me. And those are literally, like, so small. Like, that's a little, like, you know, like, salad. It's like, hello, I'm done, you know? And then it's, like, a little, like, egg custard thingy, and you're like, oh, done. Like, ooh. And that spoon is tiny, too. You're like, oh. That's my salad. I got that salad. It's avocados, there's tuna, white fish, obviously some greens, that's a piece of shrimp. That thing was fucking delicious. Like, oh my god. This was the thing I ordered, because the menu had some English on it, but there was a lot of pictures, so it wasn't that much of a struggle. I guess you would say the hostess let the waitress know, like, that idiot doesn't know Japanese. And so she came over, like, with her little broken English, which, again, it's my fault, not theirs. She's just like, oh, what would you have? And which is so much better, because I'm like, anyway, so, you know, you do the thing, like I said, that I did in Thailand. You point, you do the one, yeah, you do that, and it's good, you know? So, that platter came with the little mini salad and the egg thingy, and then I ordered the salad separately because, you know, I'm a fat ass. Oh, and you see, and my little orange juice on the side. That altogether was like 2,300 yen and some change, you know, so it's 23 bucks. Like, for all that, like, look at that fucking eel. Like, look at that big ass eel. You know, there's, like, the rice is underneath there, but they're like, let's slap the whole piece of eel. Not just, like, a little strip like you normally get where they cut it. Nope. They're gonna give you the whole fucking side of it, you know? And this was delicious. I was just like, alright, try not to be like, you know? I went to McDonald's to also experience a working ice cream machine. And I got a bunch of them, too. Like, to the point where even I got I was like, Masami, dude, get yourself McDonald's ice cream, because when else are we gonna experience a working machine, you know? This was the next day. This is at Moss Burger, and this was in Shibuya. I was right at the Tower Records, and I was just like, oh god. And it was like the hottest fucking day. It was like 88 degrees, 85% humidity. I'm like, I'm gonna die. And I'm like all excited to like be in Japan. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in Shibuya. I'm like, and all that stuff. And then I was like, I didn't eat. Forgot to eat. This is Moss Burger. It's it's a chain. The fries there, it's a large. Those fries are a large. I showed my mother, and she was like, that's a large? I'm like, yes, mother, that's large in Japan. Remember, I'm huge. Like, but yeah, they had like a soy burger. That was fucking tasty as shit. It was like, oh, and then of course I got a milk tea because I drank all the milk tea when I was there. This thing right here, this little chain thingy, that is a phone charger. They give you a phone charger. I was like, alright, bitch. You know, thank you. When I got there, I was like, okay, cool. I found the place, you know, I'm like Google Maps with the phone. And then I was like, how do I order? Because again, I hit the moment of, right, I don't speak the language here. Ah! You know, it's not like when I go into 7-Eleven, I just pick out stuff, I hand to the guy, and then I just kind of stand there quietly, you know, and then he puts in a bag, and then I'm like, arigato, you know, and then that's it, you know. But here I was like, how do I order? They don't have numbers, because at the McDonald's, they had a menu on there, and I was like, one, yeah, number 10, you know, doing that shit. But there I was like, how do I order? So I had the hotel phone, like, pulled up to the menu with the soy burger, and I walked up to the guy, and, you know, I guess in Japanese he said, can I take your order, or whatever the fuck he said, and I just, like, had my phone, and I was like, son, Westerner who doesn't know your language came to visit. And then he knew a bit of English. He's like, soy burger. And he pulls from underneath, because there was an old man in front of me, he pulls from underneath, like, the regular menu, an English menu, and he's like, soy burger? And I was like, yes, soy burger. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. My fat ass can eat, because I was about to pass out, seriously, I really was. And then he's like, fries? I was like, yeah. He's like, medium set, large set, because, you know, in the States, we call them, like, combo meals or something, but they're called them sets. And I was like, oh, yeah, large, because fucking huge. And he's like, what to drink? And, you know, you're used to, you know, it's always, like, soda and stuff, but there, it's, like, orange juice and stuff. But it's, like, actual orange juice, not, like, whatever the fuck that Minute Maid shit they have at McDonald's. But anyway, I was like, milk tea, And then, he hands me, like, my drink, and then hands me a little, like, the restaurant buzzy thing, and he's like, when this goes off, you can pick up your food. And I was like, arigato, you know, and I sit there and I'm like, oh my god, I survived again. You know, I was fine at the Starbucks because it's in the middle of Shibuya and all of them spoke like perfect English. I was like, alright bitch, like, your English better than mine, damn. So then the next day I went to Harajuku and ate this delicious ass ramen. Really, like, delicious, like, tomato based ramen, which I was like, I can have that because it's not like pork or something and I don't die. And this spot was really cute because, again, a whole new experience. So you go in there, I walked in there, and I was kind of like, sitting in and I was like about to go walk and sit down, and the chef guy just kind of like pointed like next to me, and there's like this little like machine, a digital machine where you can order your food from. And since it was digital, I was like able to be like, you know, clink English, and I got my, you know, seafood ramen, and I also got like a citrus drink kind of thing. And it's cool because then you like put in your money and then you get your tickets, and you could kind of see the tickets off to the side, you know, over here. So you get your tickets and then you go and sit down and you hand the guy or the waitress, because they are kind of there, you know, your little ticket, so they know, like, okay, you got your drink and you got your food. So yeah, that's my lovely citrus drink with the frosty cold glass. And the great thing about ramen spots is that they always have like a pitcher of water. There they had kind of like a tea colored water, you know, because it's like, yeah, you might have your juice and stuff, but you know, when you have, you know, your ramen, you get kind of parched sometimes. So I don't know the exact address, but you can look at where they are. I love how in Google Maps here, this is when it's closed. I'm like, wow. It's probably like super early in the morning, but this is the spot here. You go up the second floor. Yeah, it's a really cute spot. I knew the spot wouldn't be like, you know, crowded or anything because, you know, it's Harajuku. It's a very touristy spot. Most people are looking at things at ground level. And also, I'm like, I want to eat, and I kind of want to eat in, like, Harajuku, but also most places were like, do you want this churro that's, like, fucking huge? Do you want this huge-ass ice cream? Do you want this cotton candy that's rainbow-colored? And I'm like, I don't want sweets. I want, like, actual fucking food right now. What the fuck, bitch? Like, thanks for your cute shit, but, bitch, I'm hungry. But yeah, funny enough, after I had my ramen, I did get ice cream because, you know, after all that, you're like, I do want something sweet, something sugary, you know, just to kind of balance out. And I went to this gelato spot that makes the ice cream look like derpy looking, you know, animals. It's like, I'm a frog. And this piece that's sliding off, it actually fell. It fell on the ground, and one of these damn pigeons went for it. Because I was like, oh no, I didn't mean to, like, litter. Oh god, I'm in Japan. But before I can get to it, the pigeon was like, mine. And I was like, alright. Yeah, and this was green tea ice cream, and the eyes were, obviously that was chocolate, but the eyes were vanilla. And then there's this shot of me eating it like a crazy person. Hold on, let me get close to my eye there. So this spot is right here on the corner. Oh god. Oh, this is a picture. I can't turn it. I guess you would say the beginning of Takashita Street, or the end, depending on which part you come through. It's right here. It's really cute. The people, the menu's in English because, like, again, it's a touristy spot, so they know people are gonna, like, not know the Japanese and all that stuff. So yeah, this was... Oh wait, no, I can turn it. What the fuck? Okay. But yeah, see, I was all the way down here eating and like petting puppies and all that stuff. And then, yeah, because then New Balance. Yeah. God, I miss it so much. I want to go back. God, and we're not going to be able to go back for a while because the Olympics are coming. So we're like, don't go. Wait a little longer. But anyway, this is where I got gelato before I get too depressed. So this was at night with Paul. So his flight landed probably while I was eating that ice cream. And I was like, well, it takes about like an hour and a half to get to the hotel, and I'm like, and I'm like 20 minutes away from the hotel, so I took my fucking time, ate my damn ice cream. So we were like, oh, let's go to Akihabara, because it's like fucking, like, we're gamers, because we game and stuff. And so we took the train all the way here to Akihabara, but didn't even notice there was the Gundam Cafe there. I don't even know if that would have been open, or I didn't do enough research on that part. But yeah, we were just like, oh, let's go and eat. And because I've heard of this spot that you can, like every plate is like $3, 300 yen. I was like, okay, let's try it. So then we went all the way from Akihabara with all the fucking games and like walked all the way down here to this spot. I wonder if I can get a Google Maps on it. Bless me. So you can kind of see like how crazy it was to approach this spot. So yeah, you see, like, there's a 7-Eleven, there's a train station, all that stuff, and, wait, I gotta go out, a little, hold on, no, van, you're gonna hit me, wait, now I gotta go over, okay, hold on, there it is, it's Torikitzoku. Yeah, again, I barely know English and Chinese sometimes. But, yeah, this is in the basement level. The guy saw us and was like, oh, you guys are, Westerners. So he's like, oh, come in. It was a little bit packed because, of course, it was, like, nighttime and all the business dudes were all drinking it up and shit. But, as you can even see here, like, most foods are on skewers and shit. Most of it's meat. So I didn't get much to eat, but it was fine because I did have my fill of food anyway. Because you're able to order your food via like a tablet, which was great because we were able to like hit English, and they were super helpful, and they'll tell you what's in the food, and I'll be like, what chicken, what pork, and I'm like, shit. So I mainly had the little side. So I had this salty ass salad, like that's salt, and then it's like salted seaweed and everything's like salty, and I was like, why I had the cucumbers, which were delicious, and I make my own at home, and then there's just this regular salad. I think Paul had that, and then of course I'm just like, I had my non-alcoholic drink, and then Paul is like, mega alcohol, because he just got off a 14-hour flight, and he's like, bitch, I'm gonna drink. That's a perfect pour. Look at that. God damn, man. Bless you. But yeah, better look at... Yeah, so you actually see, like, the tablet in the back there, which is awesome. Because you can keep just ordering stuff, and they just bring it to you and all that shit. Which is good, because Japan does have the culture of, like, it's totally fine to eat alone. And it's also totally fine to, like, not speak to anyone, kind of thing. Which is great for my, like, introverted ass, But he's extroverted, so, he likes to talk to people, weirdo. That's how we became friends. But yeah, so you order this, like, rice thing. I think that's an egg, or cheese. I don't remember. But yeah, I think that's pork, because it's a lighter brown. Yeah, we ordered a bunch more food, because we were like, oh, it's just $3, it's just $3. I think we ended up spending, like, fucking... Did we spend, like, 30? Like, we spent, like, a reasonable amount, just because literally every plate is $3. And they have, like, stuff on the menu called, like, I think they called it the fast menu or something. It's just shit that they could bring out immediately, so the stuff you saw before, like, like this stuff, because it's just like it's cold, so they just kind of like scoop it on. You can get stuff fast, and then there's other shit like this thing. Obviously, they gotta cook it, so it takes a little bit longer. So you can kind of order your fast stuff, and then you can then order like your skewers and whatever not. And since we were sitting at the counter, we saw like the dude like making all the skewers and all that shit. It was cool. And then the next day, you know, like I did the video on One Piece Tokyo Tower, and then also the Team Labs thing. So at night, we actually had ramen underneath a train track, which, if you say that in the States, like, yeah, I had this really good ramen, like, underneath a train track, you know, on this, like, underground, like, you know, offshoot of the road, someone's like, what fucking crackhead did you meet? But this was actually, like, really good. This is actually vegan ramen, which I'm like, wow, okay, good on you, Japan, for having vegan ramen. As you can see here, like, these are, you know, this is Shinagawa Station, and, you know, it's tons of trains and all that stuff, and this is all, like, you know, I guess you would say the bridges and whatever not, and we're literally, like, right off the road, and Paul thought I was going the wrong way, because he was like, well, shouldn't we be on the left side, because we saw, like, actual buildings there, and here it was just, like, sidewalk and whatever not, and I was like, I don't know, man, Google Maps says there's food over here, but you can see there's all these food spots, most of them are ramen spots, and they're literally, like, if I can get a street view of this, yeah. So they're all like, yeah. So it's like this. You walk and it's like all the train tracks and you're underneath here. Like, bless you, Japan, for utilizing every fucking space. You know? Like, yeah, there's all, you go downstairs and there's like all the different, like, it spans all the way down there. And so we literally, we went down, we're like, okay, what spot can I eat at? Because it was mainly like, it was all stuff that had meat in it, and of course Paul can eat it, but I was like, what can I eat? And I'm like, oh, seafood ramen, pork base, you know, or like whatever not. And I was like, no. But Tetsu hooked us up with that shit. But yeah, so I had the vegan ramen, and also, again, it's one of those, like, you know, it's a normal thing in Japan, so it had the little machine where you order from. But instead of it being like a digital, like, thing, it was like, it had like big old ka-chunker buttons, like old soda machines, big old ka-chunk buttons. And so we're like, oh god, how do I order? The vegan one wasn't hard because it just had it literally just said in English, vegan, you know? But then we were like, we're looking at the menu and we're like, how do we, like, we match the characters and all that stuff. And then I was like starting to panic, and then there was like two dudes behind us, and I was like, oh, you go first, oh my god. And then like, and also I wasn't sure how the machine works, so I watched them, like, they put in their money, then they hit their ka-chunker buttons, then their change and tickets came out, and I was like, oh, you put the money in first, okay. But anywho, so I guess because one of the waiters saw that we were just like, we're stupid Westerners that don't know how ka-chunker buttons, you know, machine works. And he came over and he handed us like a nice, like, you know, menu that had English on it. And we were like, oh my god, thank you, jeez. So we were like, oh, okay. And then to order this stuff, like, everything, you know, of course it's written in Japanese, but it's also corresponded with a letter. So I was like, oh, okay, I want this drink. So I hit M. Of course, the vegan thing, bam. And then Paul wanted this, so he's like, oh, okay, da-da-da. So, and then, you know, we got our change, we got our, you know, little tickets, we walked in, we handed, you know, straight to, like, the chef. This is all, like, of course, it's, you know, soybean curd and all that shit. And then it was, like, spicy. Oh, this was so fucking good. This was Paul's thingy. And he had, like, an egg and some pork and all that shit. And his 1,000 bajillion rings that he wears because he's that kind of guy. This was good. We were, like, so tired by the end of the day. So next day we went to Shinjuku just to check out, you know, the Godzilla hotel and, like, just check out, you know, all the fun stuff in Shinjuku. We were gonna go to, like, this chicken wing spot, but they don't open till like 5, and we got there at around, like, I don't know, some, like, afternoon shit. So we're like, alright, let's just walk around some more. And I saw this, like, you know, bubble tea spot, and I was like, I have to get one because I'm here and everyone has one in their hand, and then I feel like I need to have one in my hand. And this thing is pretty big. Like, most people got, like, the little small ones, but, you know, big American here, and want the big one. And, this was, like, matcha, you know, whatever. And up here, like, it looks like a cream or something, but in the translation, because, like, the menu was all in Japanese, and I'm, like, with my Google Translate, and it said cheese, and I'm like, cheese? like cheese. Like, I love cheese, but not in like this kind of drinkable form like that. I don't know. So when I was ordering with the girl, and the girl knew like pretty good English, and I guess she was able to figure out that I didn't know any Japanese because I'm there with like Google Translate, you know. And then I was just like, oh yeah, this one. She's like, with cheese? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll get it with cheese. And she's like, okay, you know. And I'm like, okay, cheese. It's a really tiny spot. Yeah, and they have to have a queue because it was like packed. Paul was like, I'm gonna wait outside because his big ass would not have fit in there, you know. Yeah, like, look how tiny this drink is! Like, oh my god, that's like, you know? Yeah, that's like a cookies and cream one, some other crazy ones. Yeah, that's the menu, yeah. Oh yeah, the recommended ones, yeah. And I looked at it, it's like, with cheese! And I'm like, cheese? What does that mean? But it was fucking good, you know, like, but it was also like, oh my god, that was a lot of dairy in me. And I was like, I was like full, and I was like, oh my god, I think I just have a lot of dairy. Let's hope I don't have to, like, shit myself, you know. But it's Japan, so there's bathrooms everywhere, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. We finally got to the chicken wing spot. This big-ass pitcher of beer was all Paul's. It was not mine, because all I had was just that milk tea, and if I start drinking, it's like, no, I barely have a tolerance. Let's not, especially in a country I've never been to. But yeah, frosty cold mug, insulated pitcher. He said that from like the first drop to the last drop, it was nice and chill. So I was like, all right, boo boo. Like, as long as it's good, I ain't mad, you know. And then I got my mocktail. I love how I feel like I'm being shamed every time I order a non-alcoholic drink, because the other one's like non-alcoholic, and this is like mocktail. This bitch likes juice. This bitch drinks juice. And I'm like, I do drink juice. It's delicious, and that's why I look so young. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. This fucking little bowl of, like, wasabi. It's just wasabi and some fish. It was like, it, like, burned the fuck out of me. And I was like, oh, my God. Sandy. I don't need it. I just can't. You know, I was like, oh, that's a better picture. Yeah. It's seafood with special minced wasabi. Special mince. As in, your fucking, you know, sinuses will get cleared up immediately. You know? I was like, whoa! You know? Bitch! But yeah, that's, you know, the menu. You know, it's famous for their chicken wings. This is 50 wings. You can order 50 fucking wings, and they're 450 yen per serving. So that's like $4.50. You know, I think Paul ended up having like 30 in the end. And I told him, like, dude, don't, like, go ham, like, right away. Just order, like, a couple servings at a time, you know, because if you have, like, let's say the 50 wings in front of you, you're not going to be able to conquer it. But if you do a little bit at a time, then all of a sudden you're like, I ate 75 wings, you know. The place is known for their chicken wings. Of course, their mascot is a guy with literal chicken wings. But they have also, like, tons of other food you can choose from. Like, I had sashimi, because really, what the fuck else was I gonna have? It was great. I'm just like, yes, I would like 7 plates, and I was just like, I don't care. I'm gonna keep eating. I like food. Yeah, and there's the wings, there's this big tummy, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this was like 10, 15, I don't know. He started eating it, and I was like, dude, I need to take a picture. He's like, it's right there, you know? From what I've witnessed, it was really crispy, like he just, you know, he ate it, mad crispy and shit. He really liked it. Masami liked it when we later, you know, took her to the spot. And it's not breaded because Masami has a gluten allergy. It's like, we're so weird. She has a gluten allergy, so normally, like, fried chicken she can't have. But this, it was like, oh, she's like, what? I can have it? I will have it all. And, like, I eat mad seafood, but Paula has, like, a seafood allergy, and it's like, what is wrong with the three of us? Why can't we just, like, not die if we eat the wrong thing, you know? And this, that looks like a chamber pot, is where you put, like, you know, your bones in. But, oh yeah, Jesus, I forgot to mention, the place is called Yamachan. I was like, I'm just gonna talk about the chicken place. But yeah, it's a chain, they're everywhere. You know, we went to this location in Shinjuku, but they're everywhere in Shinjuku. Like, we went to, yeah, we went to a location that was closer to the Godzilla hotel, on our last day, And we're probably just never gonna go to that location ever again because we were sat next to like the most annoying Westerners ever. They were like Westerners who live in Japan and like work in Japan, but they're just like awful people. Like the whole time they're speaking in English. And if you saw my vlog, you know what I'm talking about. It was just shots of us just being like, hell. But yeah, oh, I think it was like here, like the Yamachen that we're just gonna ignore and never go back to was like in this area. We're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it, you know? Like, hell to the no. So this was the next day when Masami was finally arriving. This is actually a pizza spot, and we were kind of warned against going to, like, you know, anything, like, I think Italian related and more, like, cheese related kind of things, because we were told, like in Japan, it's not the tastiest, you know. I looked up this spot. It's actually right by our hotel. If I just get the map there. Yeah, our hotel, like, right here. And then we just, like, bam, there it is. And I looked up reviews, both, like, local people and foreigners were like, this is really good. So I was like, all right, well, if everyone's saying it's good, like, I gotta try. There's a tasty salad. And then this was my pizza. And it's like, you know, just size of like a, what's that, like a 10-inch, 12-inch, like, plate, you know. And they got, like, it's you know, brick oven, because you walk in, you see the guy, like, he makes the pizza, like, you walk by, he's, like, making the dough, like, right in the window, and he's, like, putting it into the brick oven. It's, like, so fucking awesome. This is actually anchovy balls, and I was like, what? Anchovies? I never had anchovies on a pizza before. Sure, I want those weird little fishies. And then I got it, and I was like, oh, it's not the weird little strips of fishies. It's fishy balls. Balls. But anyway, and that shit right here, that's jalapeno. So I was like, ha! But it was good, so no complaint. And Paul got a thing with sausage in it, and lima beans, excuse me, and I don't know why the lima beans, but he said it was good, so I'm not gonna be too mad about it, but I'm like, alright. But yeah, that was like fucking it was tasty, you know, and we even said to Masami, like, dude, we went to a pizza spot. She was like, how was it? We're like, no, it was good. She was like, really? I was like, no, it was like, good. Like, not like, this is acceptable, you know, as someone who's like, you know, who used to just live on dollar pizza all the time, like, this is delicious, you know? Like, I've had, like, fancy pizza before, and sometimes that stuff is like, okay. But this was, like, damn good, you know? I forgot how much it cost, but who cares? That evening, once Masami landed, we went to a conveyor belt sushi spot. The conveyor belt sushi spot's called Nimuro Hanamaru Sushi. Yep, I know my Japanese. Anyway, yeah, it's conveyor belt sushi. It's very cute. Yeah, we sat, like, I think right over there, you know, yeah, because that was the kitchen, so we sat, like, over there, and as you can see, like, the conveyor belt, there's two conveyor belts. There's up here, where, you know, obviously it's a sushi and, like, juice boxes and whatever shit, but down here was also another conveyor belt, and that consisted of, like, these cups for the tea and then the saucer. Like, I'm guessing this was a different night, but we went and they were all in there and you had to take it out. And then these little faucets here were the hot ass, boiling ass motherfucking, you know, water to make the tea. And then of course chopsticks, like everything was there that you needed. Whoa! Whoa! Shit, I need that next time. What the fuck is this? This ain't the place. Oh wait, oh, is this the other side? Were we? I don't even remember. Ooh, bitch. Oh, I want to go back. Ooh, bitch, I want to go back. Ooh, bitch, I want to go back. Ooh, bitch. Ooh, they got the good shit. Ooh, french fries. But yeah, of course, we have the luck of always getting to a conveyor belt sushi spot like an hour before they close. I don't know why we have that luck. We just have to be better at it. This is our plates. This is what we conquered each. So this is mine. I conquered a lot. Masami conquered a lot. Paul conquered a good amount. He was able to order his fried chicken because, you know, there's the other stuff menu. This is draft beer, but it's in English, Chinese, and Japanese. So I'm like, Mom, you know, we all have our juice boxes. Yeah, so it was kind of late at night, so we were just, like, eating, we were, like, really hungry, so that's really the only picture I took, because we were just more like, I can't believe it, we're in Japan, guys, you know? This spot is really cute. Oh, look at this picture. Look at you fancy taking a... Look at that. Anyway, Is that my mom? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, such an awesome spot. Ooh, look at that dessert. Okay, because we went late, so this shit wasn't there. Ooh, bitch. Ooh, I am so hungry. I have not eaten. Oh yeah, so for this one, wow. So for this one, again, it's like the machine, like the other sushi spot I went to, and because Masami knows Japanese, she's like, "Oh, Joe, she's like, do you need me to help you with that?" Well, because I already like conquered it, like 5 days prior. I was like, "I got this," and I was like, "There's three of us. We can sit wherever we want." Bam, 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 and then we got the paper with our number. Then this time they were a lot a lot better because they weren't just shouting the number. They actually had the little like thing, when you're at like like a wrestling game or something, and they got the little number flippy. Yeah, so they were just like flipping. They're like 498, 499, 500. We're like, oh, it's us, We're like one of the last few people that were allowed in before they're like, yo, we're cutting everyone off. Oh, there you go. There's the fried chicken. That's what Paul had. He said it was yummy. I mean, as long as my black guy is happy, God damn. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. God, ooh, look at how many plates they conquered. Shit. We just gotta get there, like... Oh, there's an egg in it? Oh my god, I missed out. I missed out. Bitch, I'm upset. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It was funny because part of me was like, do you want to go again? Like when we came back from Osaka, because we walked through that mall. But I was just like, I'm just so tired. I just want to get back to the room. But yeah, this is right by Tokyo Station, which is like fucking huge. As you see here, like this is all of Tokyo Station. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. And it's inside a mall. I think it's on like the 5th floor. No, 7th floor. Fifth floor. Yeah, I was right. It's on the fifth floor. It took a second for me to find it because again, I keep forgetting that things in Japan are all stacked on top of one another. So it was like, wait, hold on. No, what? Huh? And then I like zoom in on like, like this. I like zoomed in and I went, oh, it's inside a fucking, okay, guys, I think it's here, which kind of, we probably could have had a little bit more time to eat if I, understood how things worked, So then the next day we went back to Shinjuku so we can actually see the Godzilla movie, and what better way to see the Godzilla movie than to see it at the Godzilla Hotel where there's a movie theater, and fuck yeah. And so we bought our movie tickets, and we were like, okay, well, we've got some time, let's go eat. And we got there, again, at that weird time where, like, things had just closed and other things haven't opened yet, so we're like, where the fuck do we eat? Or where can we eat that all three of us can eat? That's, again, the main thing. And right, as you can see in the Googly Maps here, because this is actually, the theater / hotel / everything, it's actually right in here. Like, we bought Krispy Kreme donuts. We walked in and then walked over here like this, and we found this spot. It's called Sola, I think that's how you pronounce it, Sola Spices, Tokyo. Because we're like, oh, Indian food. And I'm like, you know what? We're totally cool with Indian food. We've eaten Indian food a bunch of times. What is that? I don't remember this shit. But yes, it's curry and cafe. It's like, who loves curry? I love curry. What is this? Is that like half a chicken? Paul, you missed out on half a chicken. So, again, because Masami has her gluten allergy, she was gonna order, like, similar, I think because we had, like, lunch platters, similar to us, but it comes with naan bread. Of course, she can't have the bread because of gluten and all that shit, but I saw on the menu, I was like, dude, you can choose naan bread or rice, and she's like, I know what I'm having, and rice, please, so I don't die, And you see the guy, like, when they get their food, they, like, drizzle it with the olive oil, and I just want to put the naan bread, like, on my face and just eat my way out of it. I got the veggie one, all the veggies, so fucking good. Paul got chicken, of course, because my man loves his chicken. As you can see here, he already started to, like, eat it, and I was like, as I'm taking pictures, he's like, oh shit, I forgot. He's like, yeah, take more pictures, And then there's Masami's one with her rice. She was like, oh, you're doing pictures? She started eating already. She's like, oh, you're doing pictures? I'm like, don't mind me, I'm just that asshole. But, comes with grapefruit and orange to cleanse your palate. But yeah. And then, oh yeah, so of course I took a picture of that. And then that mango lassi was actually pretty big compared to a lot of drinks we get in Japan. It was pretty big to be like, I'm drinking this out of a crystal ball. Oh my god, that guy's there. Oh, that's our waiter. Oh, this was taken in March. Oh, duh, because we went like freaking May, June. But like that was our waiter. Oh my god. I was like, I know him. Oh my god, he was such a sweet man. Oh man, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, you guys gotta have fries, right? Is this some sausage? Man, look at this menu. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Yeah. Chili powder? Alright, bro. Just pointing at chili powder. Oh, man. Yo. I would love to go there again. I'm sorry. Nothing beats that Indian food I had in Thailand when I had a religious experience while I had that. This was still very fucking good. Don't get me wrong. This was still fucking good. But I don't know what the fuck was in that shit in Thailand because I was like, I have seen God! You know? So this is actually from the 24-hour internet cafe that we chilled at for like 5-6 hours when we got stuck at Osaka for the night. And they have like unlimited drinks and ice cream that you can have, although the ice cream like bins were starting to get low. But Masami and I were like, anyway, we paid our money. We're gonna get our ice cream. You know? Like, she got like, you know, you do the thing where you start off, you get a couple of scoops, and then you're like, you know what, bitch, fuck it. I'll pay my $20 to be here for 5 to 6 hours. I'm upset that our dumbass didn't know that we missed our last train, so I'm gonna get more ice cream. I'm upset. And that fucking kid woke me up with his, like, with pulling this thing. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's, again, a milk tea, because why not? That's my Gustav hat. Oh god, that's a box. Because we just obviously just came from, you know, Universal Studios Osaka, and this was my pillow. This is great. This is my travel pillow from now on, because, you know, I can wear it as a hat. It could be my travel pillow. I slept on this on the Shinkansen because I got the window spot, and I was like, ah, you know. So this is, you know, it's a good investment. But yeah, yeah, because it was like vanilla ice cream, frozen yogurt, and strawberry, and I forgot how I described the frozen yogurt. It was some weird way of describing it, but anyway. So yeah, it was here. This is the place. Appreciao, I think that's what they're calling it. But yeah, so it's funny because we had gone to eat over here. We gone to the chicken spot again, all the way over here, and then we walked past the highway. Well, it was like underneath. Went to this, and then yeah, then the train station was like right here. So in the morning we were like, yo, let's go. Got to the train station, all that shit. So yeah, let's really know what is this? But yeah, you see like all the manga you can read. Oh yeah, some of the booths you can like. Oh yeah, see, look, drinks and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's the ice cream bin. Yeah, they always have like the 3 ice cream bin thingy. Oh yeah, and then the drinkies. I got all the ice. You can have tea, whatever the fuck you want. Because again, I'm American as fuck, so I need every drink is cold. You know, except for when I first ordered the milk tea, actually hit hot, and I was like, God damn it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so that's like, there's like the TV rooms. What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, because you can get your cup noodles and all that stuff. Like, every so often, I look up and there'd just be like this girl and she'd just have like her fucking, like, cup noodles, and I'm like, what? Oh wow, a soup bar. Yeah. So we were literally sitting, like, we were facing this. It was literally, it just looked like we were like patrons at a Starbucks, you know, with like a table and a couch kind of thing. Yeah. What? 4 floor. Wait, hold on. So that's okay. So when you come in, oh my god, that's exactly okay. So when you come in, we were there. We were 7, 6, and 5. Yeah. So Paul was there. I was in the middle, and then those were 2 massage chairs where that guy had to move the thing, and he was like, Sarah, and I was like, are you freaking kidding? Anyway, so there's that. Yeah. So then there's the bathrooms we went to, and then they had the shower. You have to pay extra for the shower, whatever. It doesn't mean shit to me. And a drink bar, because we were just there. Like, then the 5th floor, because you go up another floor, they have like the rooms where you can, like, the theater rooms, or you can, like, sleeping rooms, and there's 6th floor. Like, it's very well accommodating. And I remember I told my sister about it, and she's like, yeah, I heard some people like live out of those. Because I'm like, yeah, if you get like what do you call that, like a membership and shit, you know, you could kind of technically live out of those things, you know, because there's a bathroom, there's a shower, you could go in and out whenever you want for food, like, hey, it's better than being homeless, man. But anyway, so, on that note, that's the food we ate in Japan. Yay! Like I said, I'll get better at these food vlogs when I understand, you know, better rules of filming in places, but yay! I'm sad, because that's the end of the Japan adventures. And I wanted to end. I'm an adult. Anyway.